everyone, I am Lyra Melissa, and in this video we will discuss about our prototype or our project called One Stop Scrap. So how did we come up to this idea? Miss Mary Rose Juan shared to us that in their street called F. Abad Street, San Fermin, Cagayan City, Isabela, she told us that in their street, people are piling up garbages in a certain area. Ibig sabihin, nakatambak lang or nakalagay lang sa isang lugar yung basura nila na nakakalat. So, after having a deep conversation or deep discussion within the group, we have decided to make an eco-friendly and a simple MRF for the street. So, this project aims to build an eco-friendly and simple MRF or materials recovery facility for the street. Second, help the community to have a proper disposal of garbage. And lastly, to ensure the health of the community or the people living in the street. So what is the problem statement? How can we help improve the waste management in F. Abad Street, San Fermin, Cagayan City, Isabela? So as the population and economy develop, so does the amount of waste produced. This places further strain on waste handling facilities which are already scarce. Although there are policies and regulatory environment, the waste management hierarchy does not actively promote it and practice. This is the reality that the society have been facing for over the years. So in order for us to have a better environment and to ensure the health of everyone, we must practice proper waste management.
Who needs help? The most important reason for waste collection is the protection of the environment and the health of the population. We want to help the people of Francisco Abad Street to empty their piled up garbages in their respective area because these waste can affect their health and may damage our environment. Rubbish and waste can cause air and water pollution. Rotting garbage is also known to produce harmful gases that mix with the air and can cause breathing problems in people. Especially that we are in the midst of global pandemic, where keeping ourselves and surroundings clean is an important matter. So, garbages must be disposed properly.
What is currently being done to address the problem? The fight for a sustainable, clean, and green environment in which to live has been a long gun, not only for the Philippines but for all countries throughout the world. This movement has existed since the beginning of time, when humanity began to use and abuse the environment. This dilemma has resulted in several changes in our society and the current situation in which we live. As a result, experts and environmentalists have begun to mobilize all available resources in order to establish and maintain a healthy, sustainable, clean, and green environment for ourselves and future generations. So in the Philippines, the Congress and Senate passed an act that established a framework for an ecological solid waste management program, including the establishment of the necessary institutional mechanisms and incentives, the prohibition of certain acts and the imposition of penalties and the appropriations of funds. This act is referred to as the RA or Republic Act 9003 and also known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act. One of the goals of this act is to establish guidelines and targets for solid waste avoidance and volume reduction through waste minimization measures such as composting, recycling, reuse, recovery, green charcoal processes, and others before collection, treatment, and disposal in appropriate and environmentally sound solid waste management facilities in accordance with ecologically sustainable development principles. It also aims to improve the integration of ecological solid waste management and resource conversion and recovery subjects into formal and non-formal education curriculum in order to raise environmental awareness and action among citizens. So, under RA 9003, Section 32, Establishment of LGU Materials Recovery Facility, states that each barangay shall establish a MRF or Materials Recovery Facility in an open space to be determined by the barangay through its sanggunian. But due to the distance and inconvenience, the people from F. Abad Street, San Fermin has a limited access to this MRF. That's why we innovators wants to build a simple and easy access MRF for them in order to avoid piling up of garbage and to eliminate unnecessary odor coming from the waste.
Factors that contribute the problem. The first one is the lack of public awareness. One of the causes of poor waste management is a lack of public awareness, or more especially, lack of awareness within community and poor attitude. The second one is low responsibility to personal waste and separating their waste. These factors are very responsive in dumping of garbage. All of us are using different kind of waste in our daily lives. It's important to ensure that waste is correctly separated for recycling. Putting the wrong waste in contaminates the recycling. The last one is the insufficient facilities such as small dumpsters. It is important because it makes the people live in the community safe, and having such as dumpsters in order for us to avoid the dumping of garbage and help us to be more responsible to manage our waste.